Someone having a go at me for the Dan Bilzerian podcast again. Seems to be most of my bastard life spent defending that fucking show.
I don't know why you defend it. It was a hunk of junk.
It was a shit podcast.
It was a shit.
We can take that. To be fair though, at least it was original. We're original shit. That's what we do on this show.
Do you like news, but with a little bit of sex always mixed in?
Well, it's humour.
But sexually sort of driven humour.
Yeah, that's where we differ to Keemstar. At no point when I'm watching Keem do I think,
time for a wank.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas with us,
it's every 10 seconds.
I know you're thinking about it right now. And it's not just because I'm mentioning it that's putting it into your head. It's already there when you see us. And you think, those two guys, what a sandwich.
What kind of sandwiches do you like?
All the meat.
Wow, all the meat in your mouth. This is time for news. Challenger Games.
It was shit, wasn't it? Compilation cringe moments. I think we found our video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to TapLab. Appreciate it. And the thumbnail is the girl with a booty, so you know it's some sort of sexually charged stuff.
Right, every 10 seconds.
Ideal.
Like I said.
The first ever Challenger Games 2019 here in Long Beach, California. Fans, you guys ready to have a good time today?
This is where the Americans are so different to the English. The band, it's just random.
A girl doing a handshake.
I guess this is normal for the like high school type thing that they've got over there because they do a lot of athletics at high school, whereas we just do a bit of rugby and cricket every now and then, innit? In England, it's a bit different.
Hey, yo, how's that hamstring, though?
Wait, were they competing against each other?
Well, I guess so. I mean, it's personal glory at this point, isn't it?
Okay.
Logan had busted his hamstring beforehand, which is
convenient.
No, but to be fair, how you seeing the injury? I was looking at his hamstring thinking, how are you going to fight later this year? This looks fucking terrible.
Really?
But don't be afraid to donate now.
Who's this
that?
guy? It's basically the shrunken Spencer Owen.
And then given like a...
He's got a very nasally voice, but don't be afraid to donate now.
I know I have an annoying voice.
He is
I worry
especially,
that when we're on screen, people think that's me.
Everyone at home is excited. Let's go, champ!
Here he is!
Oh my
Let's go, champ!
Let's go, champ!
Let's go, champ!
The fellow who nicked me job!
I've let it go. They gave me the actual gig. It's fine. It's weird because he still claims he wants a boxing match. He wants to get back into boxing. Yet he's doing this. He's 50 and nobody in the YouTube community knows who the fuck he is. He was a world heavyweight champion boxer a long time ago. Make no mistake about it. I wouldn't want to take a punch off this dude, but
I think
he's 50.
Yeah.
I think I can run away from him. It's like, I can run away from you. You're probably not in shape to fight.
The other side of it is, you know when a small object breaks and you can hear something rattling around inside it and you just give it a still going. I think he's hoping that someone will punch him so the thing inside him stops rattling.
Yeah.
And he can just stop saying, let's go, champ.
That's horribly accurate.
But yeah, this is a good a good tasting, let's say.
You know, because it's just voice, right? Your and your oohs really come through.
This is the thing. When you live stream every week like we do, you know not to do that.
Nah.
And make no sense, I'm a fan of this Mike guy. I think he carries the impulsive
love
podcast
Mike,
at times. It's hard to do this just you turn up on the day, you get judged for everything you do.
Hey.
Every mistake is there. It's hard. I think we're the only two people who probably empathise with these guys.
Of course.
Jake is actually fast. The fact that Jake Paul beat Toby's lightning quick.
He didn't beat him, by the way. He came very marginally second.
No, Jake won that. I could see
Did he?
that. Yeah.
I think my big way.
Who is this kid?
I've
got a question. This kid follows Jake Paul everywhere.
Does
Who
he?
the fuck is this? Is mini Jake Paul or whatever they call him?
Oh.
Who the fuck is he? Who does he actually belong to?
Did they just buy it?
Who the fuck is his real parents, and why do they rent him to the Jake Paul lot? I don't get it. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my god, this cameraman is a pervert.
At the same time, if they're going to turn up wearing skin-tight, pale leggings with their every sort of inch on show...
But these women are athletes.
So we're getting set up for the women's 100-meter hurdles right now.
That was an awkward hug.
She sees him come in, she clocks him
yeah.
there, and then, and I'm going to go back to the phone and ignore... I've got no choice. And then it's...
I could see.
What happened between those two? There's something gone on there. What the fuck is Rovan doing?
Gio, just use the shot that whatever's Rovan's getting right now, just hanging there like
This wasn't what we had in mind.
Yeah.
There was one girl who did the hurdles. She just smoked everyone I seen that.
It could be this.
This girl here, watch her. Look at her. Look at this girl go.
Wow.
Look at her. All those squats in the fucking gym work. I mean, they don't just build a booty, they build a beast.
Hurdles are harder than you think.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
She's anticipating them.
Yeah.
She is so coordinated. I'm really I mean, imagine this commentary would have been amazing.
Yeah.
This is what you could have had, Logan.
If you met these kind of women, Brian, and you wanted to talk to them, what sort of stuff would you chat to them about?
I'd just be like, yeah, that was pretty easy. What are you doing after this? 'Cause
Yeah.
Are we doing a party?
But are you making eye contact, or are you just going, oh, what are you doing?
No, I'm going to
Afterwards?
say I feel really fat after losing that event.
The self-deprecation
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Smart. Okay. And they go, oh no, honey.
I really am a loser, aren't I? Look at me. I mean, look at all those guys over there with their six packs and that. I just feel deflated, and then you go,
yeah.
and then that's when they feel sorry for you. But what are you gonna do? Do you know what I mean? Have you got any spare medals? Because I just wanted one, really. You got to go whatever angle you can cut it at, guys. You know what I mean? And if it is being a loser, then I'm going to be the best loser you've ever seen.
Okay, so ultimately you're a winner. Right. These are some of the signs to look out for dangerous people in a club, girls. So anyone who says that sort of thing, definitely don't talk to them.
She is literally just a porn star, by the way. It's ironic. She is in my opinion, the best athlete at this. Some of the things she's done are pretty good.
Right. She's done the Specialist Olympics.
The long jump.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the long pump.
Boom.
Hey, cash back.
I must admit, even for me, this camera guy is an actual perv. I'm all for having the odd glimpse and a bit of a joke, but he is literally just doesn't give a fuck, does he?
Either that or the director's such a pervert and the cameraman is reluctantly getting these shots, but he's got to do a good job.
Can you
he has
imagine me
self-respect.
telling Rovin, no, down Rovin, keep it on her cheeks?
Yeah.
Is that Toby Chisel?
Yeah.
On the right?
Yeah.
Oh, smoked it. If this was a fair one, Toby wins this.
Yeah.
I'm proud of Toby, by the way.
Yeah, that
is
was good.
A real talk, we slag everyone off. He is one of the nicest fucking people you could ever meet in this game.
It's kind of boring. Do something nasty.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
Toby.
Yeah, for once.
Fucking hell.
Seriously,
Stop being
with...
so perfect. This is a shit show.
Yeah.
The YouTubers turned up and they did their bit. I mean, the production company. You were dog shit on this one, whoever you are.
Massive event. Big day for you.
Fucked it up.
Fucked it.
Jake Paul live streamed his wedding. Whatever, fake wedding.
Right, okay.
$49 he charged for this shit.
Per stream?
64,000 people paid 50 quid. No fucking way.
He looks a bit like Boy George there.
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to
make me pay $50?
You may kiss the bride.
So weirdly, just as they're about to kiss, someone interferes and starts a fight.
Oh, wow. What real life drama.
Ironically, it reminds me of, do you remember when Triple H married Stephanie McMahon? That was actually more entertaining and much more realistic.
And they were
actually did get married.
Yeah, exactly.
So fair play to the WA. For once, you guys did it the real way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in a way.
Although Stephanie was unconscious the first time.
But that was a great episode of Raw.
Oh, that was great. Why is a random guy pushing them just as they're about to kiss, though? I'm all for setting up a fake drama at a wedding or whatever. It's got to be logical, though.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any reason why these two should not be married?
I do!
Yeah, what's that girl who Jake used to fuck? Maybe...
Hannah Montana.
The other one, the little skinny one.
The one who's really,
You know her. Anyway,
generic blonde girl.
She's in the crowd and she goes,
I do!
I still love him.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. And
In the name of love, before you break my heart,
think it all over.
He actually said, we're already thinking of kids. Yeah, can we just know? There's part of Jake Paul that is a mastermind. There's also part of him that's like a fame whore. He doesn't give a fuck why people talk as long as they're still talking, because it's that controversy creates cash. He's just relentless. You're quite creative. You have got some talent. Why not go the other road?
Is it because he's dressed as a character from Jurassic Park?
He's dressed more like Michael Jackson in Smooth Criminal, if I'm honest with you.
Sure. That worries me. Ow! I touch children.
She is just as calculated as him, so she probably signed up and went, yeah, I'm in. Let's give people something to fucking talk about. Let's keep us relevant. Let's keep us in the headlines. We're going to make a power couple, super group type shit. And if it all goes tits, we win anyway, because then people still care about it.
I think you are giving them too much credit for what's going on.
No.
And I think you're going, this mastermind has come up with all these great things.
Whereas
they just go, let's get married.
There is
goes,
the potential.
Yeah, let's fucking get married.
There is the potential that they're currently sitting on a bed somewhere, just sort of eating popcorn. This is fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they're totally oblivious to the levels.
Someone goes, you two should have a baby. And she goes, oh, Jakey, that would be lovely, wouldn't he? He goes, it would be fucking lovely, Schnumpkins. And then they just start fucking. And then their manager's just watching going, excellent.
And now coming to us live from a cupboard in Kent, it's our news correspondent, Deji.
Hi, Deji.
Hello, I am your host, Degelmund the Third.
Sorry, we should have addressed him as such.
Sorry about that.
That's bad.
Is this in his mother's bedroom? The paintings on the background.
I know where this is. This is a classic decoration of a
Spare
dining room. It's a dining room.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Tank News. Now, with this news, is unbiased, alright?
He's got us on that one. He's got us.
Yeah, you've got me there.
We are biased.
Well, this is where we come to our unbiased correspondent, Deginald the Third.
Unbiased, alright? This is no bias. This is unbiased news.
How many times?
You know when people say they're not biased? You start to think they're biased. Hey, Brian, I'm not gay.
Me neither, mate.
No.
Definitely not.
No, neither of us are gay.
I never think about men's arses.
Yeah, or their penises. You were telling me the other day how you never think of a big veiny shaft. Yeah.
YouTubers by the name of Seikon Jollies are having some bad news. They released a video saying that they have some bad news.
He repeats himself like 50 times.
My favourite bit is the way he moves the pencil.
That background's awfully familiar.
Look, I don't give a fuck if Deji rips us off, but genuinely, like...
You don't own the news, Brian.
I definitely don't, but it's just the way the clip's playing over a moving background, exactly the same way we do. I mean, I didn't realise Deji even watched us. Like, I genuinely didn't.
Yeah, until you saw the thumbnail, the execution, the logo, and the background.
Yeah.
I just want you to know the impact that you can have by making up stuff, writing emails.
Basically, cut a long story short, these two keep getting reported to social services.
What a surprise.
They basically made a business out of people watching their kids live. It's legal. I don't agree with it morally. I don't necessarily agree with the life choices they've made. I don't think they're bad people.
Didn't he tweet you once?
Yeah, I think he wanted to have a debate about it, but quite honestly, some debates are worth having. Some you just know you're right, so you're just like,
right,
I don't need this. But I don't wish anything bad on them.
No, definitely not bad news.
I say, I hope they have a happy life, all the fucking best. I don't necessarily agree with your choices, but they're clearly not. I don't think they're bad people. You know what I mean?
They're just having lots of bad news.
They've got weird stalker cunts, but guess what? When you put your little kids out on the internet, weird people are going to watch you, which is why for a few years now I've been suggesting don't do it. Maybe rely on your own talent to make a living off of people watching you and not your kids.
Of course, Deji, in other news, Tommy Robinson's been locked up. Your feelings on that?
That is very sad.
Deji there, big Tommy Robinson supporter.
Massive,
yeah. Who can blame him? Same sense and style. Yeah, Deji, you recently applied for a job at the BBC presenting their news. Obviously, they famously employed Jimmy Savile. What did you think about his death at the time?
It's unfortunate, so may he rest in peace.
Not sure I agree with you on that one, Deji, but thanks for the honesty.
Yeah.
Trisha Paytas has been giving everyone another one of her great performances. I can't believe people pay for this shit.
I can't believe men wank over her.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why. She's got curves.
No, but come on. She's literally dressed like she forgot to put the overgarment on.
Yeah.
She's living a nightmare, but going, what a dream. I'm living a dream.
But everyone else is being forced to be in that nightmare with her.
Yeah. She's like, who's the guy from the Friday the 13th?
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, she's Mrs. Krueger. So you're just laying there asleep and out of nowhere. Yeah, I will make you fuck me. And then you're like, no. And she's like, no.
Yeah, but people, she's probably got a fat pussy. Do you know what I mean? People like that.
What are you saying?
There you are.
Holy shit, she's big. I didn't realize how big she was.
I basically get paid using my natural abilities.
Honestly.
Abilities. No. You're big. That's not an ability.
Natural God-given gifts, Lawrence.
But she calls it an ability. Do you have an ability to be tall?
I do everything from height size comparisons, lifting, carrying, smothering, wrestling, and just walking.
If I'm out for a day in the park and I see a man mounting a 6'3" woman,
I reckon Rovan would totally be into that.
Oh yeah,
Rovan, come and have a look at this girl.
Is this you, Rovan? Wow.
It doesn't make me feel sick.
The fact that you said this doesn't make me feel sick instantly makes me think that you felt sick. How can that be normal to do this in public? How does this feel good for him? You're being carried like a toddler.
There is absolutely no nudity, no sex, no release, nothing of the...
There's no nudity.
No nudity, but she is in lingerie and she is wrestling with him and he's getting a boner during it.
And also is that big red head he's got there and his actual brain.
Purple-headed womb ferret. This is at a festival recently. Now, just to give some of you festival goers a little bit of a warning, we're trying to encourage sexual health on this show now.
Yeah. As two big festival goers, we love Glasgow.
If anything, I can't think of anything worse than being at Glastonbury.
Right.
Personally. I don't want to do that.
Shitting in big plastic
I
toilets.
don't want to be surrounded by people off their tits. I'd want to punch them.
Woo woo!
Free
love, baby!
Okay, so this girl
Okay.
uses the toilets as her own sort of flat. The way Brody uses the park. This girl's just been caught in the toilets.
Doing what? What, shagging?
Yeah. So she's just come out. This girl here, the one with the denim shorts on.
Oh no.
There she is with lad number 2. Same day, obviously. And those toilets are grotty.
I know, they're horrible.
They're disgusting.
I've thrown up in one of these toilets.
Then she's taking lad number 3.
How is this happening, Brian?
Yeah. Because these men don't know she's been doing this all fucking day.
Fair play. Festivals, big places.
She's coming up to these random guys going, fancy a fuck. And they're like, yeah, sure, why not? I'm at a festival. I'm probably high. Let's go for it. And what they don't know is her pussy's being lined with other men's semen twice over.
No, she'll use a condom.
No, does she fuck, man? That's lad number 3. He's walking off laughing. Apparently she had 4 guys in the entirety of that. Just on that one guy videoing her.
Free love on the Free Love Freeway. Love is free and the toilet stinks.
So this happened in my hometown of Newcastle.
Did it?
This girl is really pissed off with this guy in this Ford Focus, and it all kicks off. So this has already been going on, but by the time he's gotten the camera out, this guy.
No.
You got to give her, like, she's got some welly there.
Yeah.
She's putting some Geordie on that.
Oh my god. And
so this is the thing. They could have ripped her arm clean out the socket there. When these guys drive off, a random guy walking up the pavement nearly gets driven into.
Yeah.
So then he's dragged into this. So he gets annoyed. So her hand's stuck in the door here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think she's...
So this guy that they've just nearly driven into on the pavement, he's annoyed.
Yeah.
He's running after them.
Well, you would be.
So he goes to chase after them. They reverse. They're like, you're getting it as well, cunt.
This is Newcastle. What does it make you feel when you watch that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Seems right.
Have you ever seen any shit like this?
Seen it. I've done it.
Right, Brian. I'm about to show you something that's going to blow your tiny little mind. This is a dog doing fucking special police training. Watch this shit. No shit. This dog is fucking blindfolded. All right? Look at this shit. The dog is blindfolded.
Is he blindfolded, or is there holes in this where they've gone, let's make it look like he's blindfolded to make it look more impressive?
Sorry, Brian. Are you saying that they falsely blindfolded a dog, which is then doing this? Even this is impressive if the dog has vision.
I feel like this dog could rob a bank.
Do
you know how they recreated Ocean's 11 with women? They should have recreated it with dogs.
Well,
much better.
Some people say they did.
In other news, Ninja secured the bag. Twitch have lost their biggest or most famous streamer, in my opinion, in Ninja. He signed for the streaming company Mixer, owned by Microsoft, for a fucking fortune.
Yeah.
And basically, it's blown the game wide open, in my opinion. YouTube and Twitch have basically had no reason to look after their, influencers or whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Nope.
Because they're the only platforms. You want to upload videos? YouTube. You want to stream? Twitch. Mixer have now purchased the biggest name in the game for streaming, and all of a sudden, it's like everyone now cares about Mixer. I didn't know what the fuck Mixer was. I'd never even heard of it. 100,000 people in a day before he's even done a stream on Mixer have signed up to Mixer. He's put them on the map. And literally, it's no different to wrestling companies. If a wrestling company starts up and they buy all the best wrestlers, everyone's going to watch them. Same with football teams. YouTube, I want it to be the same way, because the power should lie with the people who put bums in seats, who put the eyes on the screen. It's not about YouTube, it's about the people on YouTube.
Yes.
It's not about Twitch, it's about the people on Twitch. And it's about time that the big companies realise that. And if a company started up tomorrow, and when we're going to sign PewDiePie, Logan Paul, KSI, all these big names, no one would give a fuck about YouTube all of a sudden. It's like, I'm watching this now.
Yeah, exactly.
All of their fans move over, all of the new creators move over. You actually give them a better CPM. You actually give them better help, so when they get copyright strike, you actually fucking help them and give a shit. I am welcoming this. I want more companies to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he's also gone to Mixer and then got 80,000 views on his 80,000 live views on his first stream.
Yeah, 80,000 concurrent.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's before he's even built the audience. We don't know how much he was paid for this, but I know he got paid $1 million just to play Apex Legends. So you got to think to sign him for a number of years for exclusivity. We're talking a fuck ton. People are saying between 10 and 100 million. Like a lot of huge numbers are being quoted. Yeah. Twitch removed his verification status, and also I think one of the head honchos at Twitch quoted his announcement with RIP. He's worried. He's worried.
That doesn't make you look good.
Yeah, it makes you look bitter, sour, and like you just lost your biggest guy. You should have looked after him. This is a great move though. And I really hope that it brings other companies to the table to try and sign creators, and this becomes a normal thing where we see creators given fuck tons of money.
Now, Brian, in the past, you've been a bit disparaging of some of the gaming community, calling them pussies and assholes.
I haven't ever said that.
Right. Okay.
I just said,
privately.
Sometimes it's a bit boring.
Right. What you haven't seen here is this guy is now winning as much, if not more money than some of the top athletes in the world.
What's he done?
Well, he's won the World Cup of Fortnite.
£3 million.
£3 million.
Fuck me. How old is he?
Is it 16? Now, Brian, is it better to dedicate your time to that bloody live stream, as you call it? Or is it better that you hop on Fortnite now, start getting good with these hooves?
I genuinely played Fortnite like a few times. I was fucking shit. I gave up straight away.
Yeah, we weren't very good at Apex either.
I'm a Battlefield guy when it comes to shooting.
Now, a lot of people were questioning the validity of this as prize money and saying, "Oh, it's not real sport."
It's not real sport.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the healthy thing to do would be for the gaming community maybe to acknowledge that and go, but it is something that attracts a lot of eyes. A lot of people see it.
Spencer's had a word. Have you heard that?
We should go on his Twitter and find out.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think it should be looked at as a waste of time, as long as you're using it properly and you're focusing your attention in the right way. But these guys, as much as a lot of people don't like to say it, these guys are athletes.
Oh,
I'm going to have to stop you right there.
I'm going to have to respectfully disagree.
Before people get, we're going in on Spencer. No. Spencer's one of my best mates in this fucking industry, but got to disagree on that there. Athlete is a stretch, you know what I'm saying? It requires dedication.
They're dedicated.
It requires time and energy. In the same way, athletes need to dedicate themselves to their sport. It's a lot more like darts players and snooker players, you know what I mean?
They're still athletes.
They're not, you know what I mean? It's like golfing. Golfing,
Oh.
I think golfing requires more athleticism even,
Yeah.
because you have to have a bit of strength behind you to do
need
that.
full body
Whereas
movement.
darts and pool, you just need to wander around a table.
Wander around the table?
Let's keep it real. You need hand-eye coordination.
Right.
That is it. That is what we're talking about.
But that's
here.
amazing.
And there's a tiny, minute level of athleticism to do that. Much in the way you got to walk to catch a bus sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you got to be able to hold your nerve.
Yeah, there's athleticism when you're catching a bus, more so than if you're playing Fortnite.
And I understand that.
Can I just say, it requires very high levels of hand-eye coordination. I accept that.
Yeah, high pressure.
You've got to repeat that, and you've got to get good at it, and you've got to practice it. There are similarities between that and athletes. Doesn't make you an athlete, because the level of athleticism, you're sitting on the fucking couch, dog. They're puddings, do you know what I mean? They couldn't catch a bus, these guys. They're not athletes. You're not athletes.
Right.
You might be king in your own domain, and I really respect that.
Yes.
But you're not Serena fucking Williams, yeah. You're not
Who is?
Cristiano Ronaldo. You're not elite level boxer, Tyson Fury, all of that shit. You're not these kind of people.
Right.
You sit on a couch and play a fucking game, and you do it fantastically well.
Yeah.
And you
Credit.
repeat it and do it over and over again. You're not fit though, are you? And can I just say, I know it comes across as I'm hating right now.
Yeah.
I actually think fucking good on you. You're literally making millions doing what I love to do. Game. You can have a wank whenever you want.
Right.
Not an athlete.
Yeah. Now, Brian, someone else suggested this. If you're interested in food in the Blue Van Man area, this guy is compelling.
Oh, people have suggested this guy.
Yeah.
I've never seen him before.
You're not imagining things, folks. Right now, Badlands is doing another eating challenge.
I didn't think I was imagining it. I mean, I wasn't sitting there going, this is out of my comprehension. This is something I couldn't have thought of.
I wonder how tall he is, because he seems quite wide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get that in America, though. I feel like if you lived in America, you'd gain like 4 inches that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
like,
You've seen me do the spicy ramen noodles before. I did the 2 times spicy and the 4 times spicy as well.
Do you think this guy calls himself an athlete?
you know, physically, it probably requires a lot to take on the spicy noodle challenge.
So why are you being respectful of this guy but dissing on our brothers from gaming?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, physically.
Oh, he times it.
Fucking hell.
What are you doing? Right, this is why it's impressive.
No wonder he needs that cold water.
Can I just say, I hate the sound of teeth against metal fork.
We're bringing back one of your favourites and ours. It's Blue Van Man, and apparently Mrs. BVM makes an appearance.
She does, yeah. This is a classic Blue Van Man. A lot of people have sent me this one. He makes Guinness Punch.
What does think about True Geordie singing to her? It was brilliant, weren't it? It was absolutely brilliant, weren't it, June?
I'm honoured.
She was honoured, and tears in her eyes.
Wow.
It's sort of weird how much I like these people without knowing them personally.
I want to go to a barbecue.
I feel like a friend of the family.
Oh yeah, I want to go to a barbecue with these people and just sit there and go, get me another hamburger, would you? And he goes, oh yeah, all right, Loz. Yeah. Coming up, buddy.
I reckon he would do belter barbecue food,
oh yeah,
by the way.
And he'd also open it and he'd go, let's tuck in. And you'd be like, absolutely. Can I just say one of the sweetest things is he's not looked out at the side here. You can scroll back in the comments. So the comments are motoring in like you'd never have thought on a fucking live stream like this, right? And that just questions. He can't keep up with how fast it's going. So he just misses questions. He starts to read and he goes, have you ever thought, and that's it. I want to see June.
I want to see June.
June, they want you to see you, June, but you won't do it, will you? So one day, you never know. She might be water pissed or something. There's June's nearly hand.
I love how pure they are. They're so pure. They're just having a lovely life. Look how happy he is.
Once only.
Yeah.
June's gorgeous.
You know what it is? He's punching beyond belief, this guy, honestly.
As a couple?
I know, and can I just say, there's nothing wrong with punching.
Oh, no.
Every self-respecting man should.
Yeah, you should always feel a little bit like I'm with someone more beautiful than me.
Absolutely.
That's the way we feel.
I just want to say congratulations, Dave. Let's keep it respectful in the comments, for God's sake. She's a married woman. Don't start with negative or dirty, disgusting stuff either.
Yeah, that sort of, that goes very, very quickly, Brian, because...
Bloody hell, thank you, Daniel Gatheridge. MILF. £5 each gathers there, June.
Thank you.
A MILF's about 40 to 50. Oh, MILF, 30 to 50.
That's me then.
That's you.
No, it's almost 51.
Yeah, June's almost 51.
She's nearly 51.
Yeah.
She looks great.
Well done, June.
Like, I mean, she looks great regardless, but like, fair play if you look that much younger than you are.
She has had such a great life with Dave.
A life of laughter, I think.
Yeah, a life of love, laugh, and living.
They're like a proper little motivational Instagram post together, aren't they?
What I'd love to do is make these two walk down the beach hand in hand and take a photo of them silhouetted in the sun. You know?
At the time of my life, oh, I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's so true.
You know where we're going.
And I owe it all to you. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Do you know the way I look at him? He's the ultimate bloke.
Yeah,
in 20 years, I want to be like him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you've got more BVM stuff, we'd love to see it.
We're also putting out a compilation of some of Dave's best bits on the True Geordie YouTube channel on TG2.
Great channel.
The link for that is in the description below. Subscribe to the second channel. We've done some other stuff over there. We did a response to some of your criticism about the Bilzerian podcast. I put out fighting stuff on there.
Yeah.
You know, if it doesn't quite fit the main channel, it goes on there. And to be honest, most of my TG2 stuff still shits on most of other people's main stuff. So that's why you should subscribe.
Fantastic. Don't forget to go to our sponsors this week, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye. Thank you very much to our sponsors this week. A new one as well. Someone we could possibly both do with, Stitch Fix.
What do they do, Lawrence?
Well, Brian, if you could, describe your style in one word. Are you casual, sophisticated, playful?
Viking trapped in the wrong century.
Right, instead in one word, but fair play, we can hyphenate it. Stitch Fix have basically an expert team of personal stylists. Basically, you go to their website, this is the code, stitchfix.com/true. These people will style you.
Okay, so we put the link in the description for everyone who wants that.
Absolutely. And it's a personal styling service basically online. You go there, you give them a bit of your preferences, and after a while these guys go, ooh, this would be good for you.
Yeah.
We're going to ship that out to you.
Do you know why that might help me? Because I don't have to spend ages browsing websites.
Exactly.
Because I'm a busy man. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to have to sit there and be like, oh, would this fit me? Would that fit me? Put the size in, put the style in, boom.
Yep.
Bob's your uncle.
Now here's the thing, Brian. There's no commitment required to this.
Oh, I don't like that. That's good.
You only pay for what you keep. So there's just shipping, there's exchanges and returns. It's very easy. I've seen other people doing this. If they don't like it, you send it back. That's fine. But
Ideal.
You keep what you do like.
No commitment, and if I don't like it, I get to send it back.
Exactly.
Perfect.
It's basically your perfect service.
Thank you.
So all you got to do is get started today on stitchfix.com/true and get an extra 25% off when you keep everything in the box that comes to you. That's stitchfix.com/true.
You've probably overdone the...
Oh, have I? The URL?
Yeah.
Well, you personalise it.
It's on the description anyway.
Right. Oh, yeah. Just click it. It's down there somewhere.